Welcome back to Abundant Living, episode 9. And Galina and I filled this episode with different crafts, decorating, and some wonderful cooking. So stay tuned and remember to hit like and subscribe. So we got this jar at the Dollar Tree, and I want to make it a vase and candle holder for my holiday table. So I'm just going to glue along the rim. And then I've got some extra garland from the tree. I'm going to stick that on. The other thing I thought about doing was dipping it in Epsom salts along the rim, which would have been pretty also. But I like this. So we're just touching this up. We're going to hold the candle in place down in these ornaments that we got at Walmart. And then we got this wonderful tray of small miniature ornaments, and we're going to stick and fill those in. Today I'm going to make one of my favorite recipes for soup, and I've just steamed some peppers, red peppers, and some broccoli in this pot. I'm cooling it down, and I'm going to take some cashews that are salted, pour them in my blender, take about a cup of this broth and pour it in, and just chop that up for my base. Now once that's nicely ground for a base, I'm just going to strain some of the broccoli and the peppers a spoonful at a time, maybe 2 spoonfuls I guess, and I will chop that in. So this is going to meld really well. Now once that is smooth, I'm going to take these Parmesan crisps and just add 2 or 3 of these. They're pretty potent, but they really make the soup very flavorful. I think you'll like it. And then I'll add the rest of the broth. I'll heat it back up and serve it. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I'm just going to get all of this out of the blender and into my pan. I've set it back on to simmer, and I have a guest arriving in a few minutes, and we'll have this with a little bit of cheese pizza. Make a nice little luncheon with a nice hot cup of tea this winter day. I hope you enjoy this and try it at home. We're going to make a holiday sign with a little French flair. So Galina is stenciling in green on our red sign that she's painted a little Eiffel Tower. And then across the top we are going to write Joyeux Noël. So now we'll lift that off and hopefully we have a green Eiffel Tower. And there it is. It's just lovely. So I have just free-handed Joy up here, and then we're going to put Noel down the side of our Eiffel Tower sign for our Christmas sign. I'm just going to put these in white, and then I thought we might have to do some snowflakes also. So we've got our Joya over here, and we're about ready to paint the Noel. And Gaia made a beautiful Eiffel Tower for me over here. And then I'm going to paint some snowflakes coming down. I just free-handed this with an erasable pen on the outline, and then I'll fill it in with the white paint. So to make stars, I've loaded this large brush with paint, and I'm making a simple cross. And then I'm making smaller hatch marks through the center. I'm just going to do that around my sign. I want to decorate that desk that I found in the antique store, and I've got this wonderful fleur-de-lis here in the middle, and then I have trim, and this is from Iron Orchid Designs. I got it in a wonderful local shop here where they give classes and also sell all the craft items. So this is an air dry clay, and I want to go into the large fleur-de-lis here and fill it up. And this is going to be for the center of the front of my desk. They say you can even bake in these molds, but I just want to make beautiful trims for my furniture. They call these appliques. And this will air dry overnight, and then I can just pop it out and have my design that I can then glue on my desk and paint. So that it looks like I actually have hand carved trim on it. This is very, very pliable clay, and I'm just going to store it in a freezer bag now that I've opened it so that it doesn't all dry out. Okay, we'll see this tomorrow. So on this one, I'm filling in the little rope design. I thought it would be easy to connect rope to rope and bend and ply this flexible because I want it quite long. Let's get it to the end. And then because I want it to lay flat, smooth it out. Okay. So we're back with this wonderful molding that I'm putting on my desk upstairs. And I've got the rope molding, which I want to unmold while it's still wet and make a curve out of. So I'm just bending this tray, and it's coming out beautifully. And this way, if I wanted a longer piece, I could also make another piece and connect it to it while it was still wet. And then I'm going to place it here on this plastic and give it that gentle curve that I want. And I'm going to do the same thing with the fleur-de-lis. And just bend the tray and gently pry it out. Hi, we're here on the farm today, and I got out my oldest spinning wheel. We found one just like this in George Washington's boyhood farm in the bedroom of his sister, and it had no markings or anything. We knew it was quite old when we got it. I rescued it from an antique shop. They were selling it for $75, and obviously everything is a little bit maybe eaten and worn and possibly dropped, but it's got a nice leather piece here and some great carving, and I've really loved it. It's a dual drive band with so it's got the tiny hooks across here. It's got some really nice little detail over here. Very solid piece. We keep oiling it every year, and I'm going to try and spin some alpaca on it today. I haven't used this wheel in probably 4 years, so we'll just see if I can get its rhythm going. And I'm pre-drafting. To me, it's amazing that something 200 years old is still working.